Namaste, dear listeners. Welcome to the Independence Day series on our Indian tales and shlokas. Dear listeners, every great revolution begins with a spark, a single act of defense that shakes an empire. In the history of India's freedom struggle, that spark came from a soldier in the British Army, a man who dared to say no when fear silenced others. This is the story of a great soldier, Mangal Pandey, the first hero who lit the fire in 1857. The year was 1857. For more than 100 years, the British East India Company had been controlling our land, our people, and our resources. Indian soldiers were serving in the company's army, but resentment was quietly growing. Then came the final insult in the form of the new Enfield rifle. To load it, soldiers had to bite open a cartridge that was greased with cow and pig fat. For our Indian soldiers, the cow is sacred. The rumor spread like a wildfire and with anger. In the Barakpur cantonment, one soldier's patience ran out. That was Mangal Pandey. He was born in a small village in Uttar Pradesh. He had joined the army very young. But on 29th March 1857, his loyalty shifted, not to the company, but to his motherland. That day, Mangal Pandey stepped forward with his rifle. He fired at a British sergeant, injured him, and then turned his weapon towards another officer. His voice thundered across the parade ground as he called his fellow soldiers to join him in rising against the British. Some hesitated, some were scared, but the seed of revolt was planted. The British captured him after a fierce struggle. Even facing execution, Mangal Pandey showed no fear. On 8th April 1857, he was hanged until death. The company silenced one man, but the fire which he lit spread across the country. The uprising that followed became known as the First War of Independence. And in that story, the first spark will always be our hero Mangal Pandey. Mangal Pandey's life was short, but his courage was timeless. The bullet he fired was not just against the British, it was against injustice. And though the British silenced him, they could not silence the movement he had begun. The first war of independence had many warriors, but the first spark was Mangal Pandey.